We sustained in this exercise moderate to heavy damages in large sections of the county.
Experienced a large earthquake. I'd like to have you tone out all stations.
Emergency radio frequencies throughout Riverside County crackled on that morning with reports of a 7.8 earthquake generating intense shaking, radiating in a westerly direction along the San Andreas Fault from an epicenter beneath the Salton Sea.
Continuing to have them remove the apparatus from the apparatus bay.
While just a drill, firefighters, police, and local government officials treated it as if it was the long-awaited big one. Riverside County school students were told to duck and cover in classrooms. In cities like Murrieta, most staff employees found themselves being pressed into service at an emergency operations center, gathering and disseminating quake-related information, including casualties and damage.
We're working at 4 or 5 major incidents in the city.
Rumor control was a top priority as county and individual city officials appeared in mock news conferences. Hardest hit, Riverside County's Coachella Valley, including Palm Springs and Indio, cities very close to the mockquake's epicenter.
Very hard hit, and in fact, because of the damage to the road systems, isolated from the western county, to the point that initial assistance on a large scale would probably have to come from Arizona. Rather than from the Los Angeles area or the Riverside area.
Nerve center for this operation several feet underground of the Riverside County Admin Center. This is a bomb-proof, in this case, earthquake-proof shelter.
Here's where hundreds of city, county, and state emergency workers, including federal Homeland Security representatives, gathered to document and analyze facts from this exercise based on phone calls, internet messages, government and amateur emergency radio transmissions, broadcast and print media reports, and continuously updated mock damage maps.
An earthquake of this magnitude has the potential to create some large-scale devastation, not only on the fire department side, but as well as throughout all agencies, gas company, animal services, you name it. And it's imperative all resources come together, as we're doing right now, to kind of coordinate response between agencies and mitigate the emergency.
Even Red Cross representatives were brought into play for this exercise. Back in Murrieta, the city's fire chief expresses confidence that the prerequisites of this drill, saving lives, protecting property, and improving emergency preparedness, were met. But there's more that's to be done.
Now the real fruit comes in the after action as we go through the groups and find out what could we do better, how could we communicate with the citizens better, how can we strike up private partnerships with our merchants in the city that have resources that we need to use during disasters.
Keep in mind that throughout this massive exercise, all Southern California fire and police agencies monitored and stayed on top of real dramas in their communities, taking place minute by minute.
And that comes first and foremost, and we take that into account whether we're drilling or whether we have multiple incidents. We have to engage those incidents first and foremost, and then the drill comes secondary.
Earthquake scientists say this dress rehearsal should serve as a vivid reminder that the big one might be just around the corner.
Dispatch to all fire units, the Golden Guardian drill has been terminated. Repeating, Golden Guardian drill has been terminated.
Reporting from the Emergency Operations Center, underground, downtown Riverside, California, Bill Lauren, FDNNTV.com.